where speed meets soul and innovation rides on two wheels. In this video, we take a deep dive into one of the most iconic motorcycles of all time, the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa. Known across the world as the King of Speed, the Hayabusa has returned for 2025, not just to uphold its legendary status but to redefine what it means to be a hyperbike in the modern era. The Hayabusa legacy. To understand the significance of the 2025 Hayabusa, we must first revisit its legendary history. First introduced in 1999, the original GSX 1300R Hayabusa shattered expectations and speed records. It was Suzuki's bold answer to the ever-growing arms race in motorcycle performance, achieving a top speed close to 194 miles per hour and effectively forcing a gentleman's agreement to cap top speeds at 186 miles per hour. Over the years, the Hayabusa has maintained its reputation as a power cruising juggernaut, blending brute speed with surprising comfort, stability, and everyday usability. Design and aerodynamics. The 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa remains instantly recognizable with its distinctive silhouette, but don't be fooled, this is a thoroughly updated design, refined in the wind tunnel and crafted to perfection. The bike retains its long, low-slung, muscular presence, and every curve purposeful. At the front, the aggressive LED headlamp cluster is flanked by integrated DRLs and wing-like air intakes, improving airflow and downforce. The side fairings are smoother, sculpted to guide air away from the rider while reducing drag. The new tail section is sleeker, with a redesigned LED taillight and a more tapered rear end that enhances the overall sporty vibe. Power and performance. Under the hood, the 2025 Hayabusa retains its legendary 1,340 cubic centimeters inline-four engine, but with significant updates for smoother, more refined power delivery. While Suzuki has not radically altered the displacement, they've reworked internals, added new electronic control systems, and optimized the exhaust system for a better balance between torque, top-end power, and emissions compliance. The result? A staggering 187 horsepower and 150 Nm of torque, delivered in a linear, controllable, and exhilarating fashion. The Hayabusa isn't about brute, unmanageable power anymore, it's about accessible, usable speed. Suzuki's engineers have created an engine that surges with authority but doesn't overwhelm the rider. Electronics and riding modes, intelligence meets speed. The 2025 Hayabusa is a marvel of electronic integration, putting control at the rider's fingertips. Suzuki's latest SDMS, Suzuki Drive Mode Selector Alpha, system offers a customizable riding experience with 3 preset modes and 3 user-defined modes. These adjust throttle response, traction control, power output, engine braking, and launch control settings. Motion Track Brake System. All of these functions are easily accessible via the sharp, full-color TFT LCD display, which now sits between traditional analog dials, a nod to the Hayabusa's heritage. The interface is intuitive and allows riders to adapt the bike to their style, road conditions, or track needs within seconds. With this blend of tech and raw mechanical power, the Hayabusa isn't just a fast bike, it's a smart one. The electronics never feel intrusive but instead enhance confidence and safety at high speeds. Chassis and handling, more than a straight-line machine. The Hayabusa has always been known for its high-speed stability, but the 2025 model proves that it's more than just a drag racer. Suzuki has refined the twin-spar aluminum frame, enhancing torsional rigidity without adding weight. The 50-50 weight distribution, long wheelbase, and low center of gravity provide unmatched stability during both acceleration and cornering. Braking is just as impressive, with Brembo-style front calipers gripping dual 320mm discs, while the rear features a Nissin single disc. The braking system is supported by cornering ABS and rear lift mitigation, allowing the rider to brake late and deep without upsetting the chassis balance. Comfort and practicality, power meets elegance. Despite its intimidating performance, the 2025 Hayabusa is surprisingly accommodating. Suzuki knows that many riders use the Hayabusa for long-distance touring, so ergonomics have been carefully considered. The slightly more upright clip-on handlebars reduce wrist fatigue, while the wide, cushioned seat offers hours of comfort. The riding position is sporty but not extreme, with foot pegs positioned for both control and comfort. The windscreen offers excellent deflection at high speeds, reducing rider fatigue and wind buffeting. Pricing and competition, a class of its own. The 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa starts at approximately $18,899, making it a relative bargain considering the performance, technology, and presence it brings to the table. In terms of rivals, bikes like the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R or even hypersport tourers like the BMW S1000XR or KTM Super Duke GT may share similar ambitions, but none match the blend of power, smoothness, and heritage that the Hayabusa offers. The Hayabusa isn't trying to be the lightest or most track-focused bike, instead, it focuses on delivering the ultimate in high-speed comfort, style, and sophistication. It remains in a class of its own, and for many, that uniqueness is exactly what makes it irresistible. Conclusion: a legend, reborn. The 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa proves that legends never die, they evolve. With its aerodynamic design, powerhouse engine, advanced electronics, and real-world usability, it continues to dominate the hyperbike segment while staying true to its roots. This is a machine built not just to perform, but to inspire. Whether you're chasing the horizon on endless highways, taking on the track, or simply parking it for admiration, the Hayabusa delivers an experience that's as emotional as it is mechanical. For those who want more than just speed, for those who crave presence, history, and purpose, the 2025 Hayabusa is not just a motorcycle. It's a statement. Thank you for watching Carsphere. Be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, is the new Hayabusa the king of the road once again, or has the game changed? We'll see you in the next ride.